The orders, decorations, and medals of the Holy See include titles, chivalric orders, distinctions and medals honored by the Holy See, with the Pope as the fount of honor, the deeds and merits of the recipients to the benefit of the Holy See, the Catholic Church, or the respective communities, societies, nations and the world at large. Some of these honors are defunct or currently dormant, while some are still actively conferred. Titles and honors: Imperial and Royal Pope by Papal Supremacy, Papal Coronation, Holy Roman Emperor, King, Queen, Royal Styles, Apostolic Majesty, Most Catholic Majesty, Most Christian Majesty, Most Faithful Majesty, Defender of the Faith, Prince of the Church, Prince Bishop, Prince Provost, Prince Abbot, Prince Grand Master, Noble Papal Nobility, Clerical Hierarchy of the Catholic Church, Ecclesiastical Address, Lay Members, Papal Household, Headmaster of the Sacred Apostolic Hospice, Prince, Assistants to the Papal Throne, General Councillor of the State of Vatican City, Commandant of the Papal Swiss Guard, Councillors of the State of Vatican City, President of the Pontifical Academy of Sciences, Gentlemen of His Holiness, Procurators of the Apostolic Palaces, Attaches of the Papal Antechamber, those in the personal service of the Pope, Aide de Chamber, Dean of the Hall of the Papal Antechamber. Chivalric orders. Papal orders of knighthood are pontifical orders of knighthood are orders of knighthood bestowed in the name of the Pope of the Catholic Church by his authority as head of the Holy See and sovereign of the Vatican City State. Historically, membership in these orders was either conferred by papal bulls not signed by the Pope or by apostolic letters signed by the Pope himself. Since the reforms of these orders in the beginning of the 20th century, the diplomas have been signed by the Cardinal Secretary of State. In general, papal orders of knighthood refers to the 5 Equestrian orders of the Holy See awarded directly by the Supreme Pontiff as head of the Catholic Church. Holy See and Vatican City State. Supreme Order of Christ, Order of the Golden Spur, Order of Pious IX, Order of St. Gregory the Great, Order of St. Sylvester. However, the term often includes the Equestrian Order of the Holy Sepulchre, as it is under the direct protection of the Pope, who is sovereign of the order, and which has a cardinal as Grand Master. The term equestrian in this context refers to the nature of these orders as knightly, conferring knighthood on members, derived from the equestrians, a social class of ancient Rome. Notably, the term Papal Order of Knighthood does not include the Sovereign Military Order of Malta, which it is internationally recognized as being itself sovereign. Of the papal orders, the highest and most infrequently awarded is the Supreme Order of Christ. The second order is the equally rare Order of the Golden Spur. The third is the Order of Pius IX. The fourth is the Order of St. Gregory the Great, and the fifth is the Order of St. Sylvester, Pope and Martyr. The awards of the Orders of Christ and the Golden Spur are made at the express wish of the Pope in consultation with the Cardinal Secretary of State. Awards of the Order of Pius IX are made to heads of state and senior members of the household at the time of official visits to the Holy See, to senior members of diplomatic missions accredited to the Vatican, and exceptionally, to those who have particularly served the Pope of the Holy See, at the discretion of the Cardinal Secretary of State. Awards of the other two orders are generally made on the recommendation of diocesan bishops, with the support of the Apostolic Nuncio. Supreme Order of Christ, tracing its origins to the dissolution of the Knights Templar. The military order of our Lord Jesus Christ was established in 1319 in the Kingdom of Portugal, recognized by the papal bull Ad Ex Quibus 15 March 1319 by Pope John XXII. Some historians claim that under the terms of the bull, the popes created the right to award the order themselves. themselves, though the text of the bull does not explicitly cover this right. The view of the Catholic Church is that the Pope is the head of every religious order, and thus he can grant admission to these orders without the permission of the Superior General. The Pope's awarding of the Order of Christ motu proprio brought the papacy and the Crown of Portugal into conflict on several occasions, as the King of Portugal believed himself to be the only legitimate fons honorum. Protests regarding this conflict were made to Rome as late as 1825. During a reorganization of the papal orders in 1905, Pope Pius X made the Supreme Order of Christ the most senior papal honor. On 15 April 1966, in the papal bull Equestris Ordinis, Pope Paul VI limited the award to Roman Catholic heads of state in commemoration of significant events where the Pope himself was in attendance. The most recent presentation of the order was to Fra Angelo de Mojana, 77th Prince and Headmaster of the Sovereign Military Order of Malta, in 1987. The last living holder of the order was King Baudouin of Belgium, who died in 1993. Order of the Golden Spur. The second highest papal order is the Order of the Golden Spur, also known as the Order of the Golden Militia. There is a lack of clear historical evidence of the order's founding, but it is certain that it is the oldest of the papal orders. Broad authority to grant the order diminished its prestige, and led Pope Gregory XVI to place the order under the patronage of the Order of St. Sylvester in 1841. As part of this reorganization, the Pope limited the ability to grant the order and revoked the appointments of those who were not granted by papal brief. In 1905, Pope Pius X separated the order from the Order of St. Sylvester, establishing it as the Order of the Golden Militia. He also limited the number of knights to 100. A papal bull in 1966 further limited it to Christian sovereigns and heads of state. The bull also called it the Order of the Golden Militia, but the Annuario Pontifico lists it under two names, both as the Order of the Golden Spur and as the Order of the Golden Militia. HRH Jean, Grand Duke of Luxembourg, is the only living knight of the order. Order of Pius IX. The third highest papal order is the Order of Pius IX, founded the 17th of June 1847 by Pope Pius IX. The Order of Pius IX is the highest papal order currently awarded. There previously existed an Order of Pian Knights founded in the 16th century, which later fell into abeyance. It is not related to this order. The Order of Pius IX is the first of the papal orders, by order of precedence, to include different grades. The highest grade is the collar, followed by the Grand Cross, Commander with Star, Commander, and Knight. The order may be presented to non-Catholic Christians and to non-Christians. Order of St. Gregory the Great. The fourth papal order is the Equestrian Order of St. Gregory the Great. Pope Gregory XVI established the order on 1 September 1831 by the papal brief large.Some. It is awarded in 4 classes, with military and civil divisions. It was initially founded to reward meritorious civic and military service to the Papal States. Through the reforms of 1905, the order was modified so that the classes paralleled those of the Order of Pius IX, excluding the collar. The order is currently awarded for conspicuous service to the Catholic Church, without regard to religious affiliation. These awards are typically made based on recommendations from diocesan bishops and nuncios for specific services rendered to the Catholic Church. Membership in the Order of St. Gregory does not carry the religious obligations of the military orders, making it the preferred award of merit for individual service to the Catholic Church. Since 1994, women have been appointed as dames in the same classes as men. Order of St. Sylvester Pope and Martyr. The fifth papal order is the Order of St. Sylvester Pope and Martyr. In 1841, Pope Gregory XVI reformed the Order of the Golden Spur as an order of merit with recipients appointed by papal brief. This reformed order was known as the Order of St. Sylvester and the Golden Militia. The reforms of 1905 resulted in the separation of the order into the Order of St. Sylvester and the Order of the Golden Spur. The Order of St. Sylvester is presented in the same classes and grades as the Order of St. Gregory, and is typically used to recognize and reward members of the laity for active service to the apostolates. It may also be presented to non-Catholics under protection of the Holy See. In addition to the papal orders of knighthood given by the Pope as temporal sovereign and fount of honor, there are several military religious orders which have existed since the time of the Crusades. Only 3 of these are currently recognized by the Holy See, and only the first 2 as orders of chivalry. The Order of the Holy Sepulchre is under the direct protection of the Holy See and a cardinal is Grand Master, while the Pope is sovereign of the order. The order is headquartered at Vatican City, State. The Order of Malta is a sovereign order of chivalry, fully recognized as such by the Holy See. The Order of Malta and the Holy See exchange ambassadors. The Pope is not sovereign of the order, nor does he appoint members to the ranks of knighthood. He does, however, approve the appointment of the elected headmaster. The Grand Master, a layman but also a professed religious, ranks as a cardinal of the Holy Roman Church and is accorded the title Eminent Highness and Prince. The Teutonic Order is no longer an order of chivalry, but is a purely religious order within the Roman Church. Sovereign Military Order of Malta. The Order of Malta traces its history to the late 11th century, but it first became a religious military order by a bull of Pope Paschal II of 1113. The Grand Master, as of 2013 Matthew Fasting, is elected by the professed religious members of the order and serves for life, or until his abdication. Before a person elected as the Grand Master takes the oath of office, the Pope must be informed of the election. The Pope also appoints a cardinal patron and a prelate of the order. Order of the Holy Sepulchre. The Equestrian Order of the Holy Sepulchre of Jerusalem traces its founding to the First Crusade. After the fall of Jerusalem in 1182, the order ceased to exist as a crusading order, but remained an order of chivalry. In 1489, Pope Innocent VIII suppressed the order and ruled that it was to be merged with the Knights Hospitaller. In 1496, Pope Alexander VI restored the Order of Holy Sepulchre to independent status. Alexander VI decreed that the order would no longer be governed by the office of custodian, and further decreed that the senior post of the order would henceforth be raised to the rank of Grand Master, reserving this title for himself and his successors. In 1847, Pope Pious IX reorganized the order and placed it under the direct protection of the Holy See. In 1949, Pope Pius XII decreed that the Grand Master of the order be a cardinal appointed directly by the Pope, who is sovereign of the order. The Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem is ex officio Grand Prior of the order, while the lay head is the Governor-General. The present Cardinal Grand Master is Edwin Frederick O'Brien, who was appointed on the 15th of March 2012. Teutonic Order. The Teutonic Order order was founded as a hospital brotherhood in 1190 at Acre. In 1198 the order became a religious military order of chivalry. However, since 1929 it has been a purely religious order of priests, brothers, and sisters, with a category of 12 honorary knights and an unlimited number of associates, known as Mariana. Its headquarters is in Vienna. The current Grand Master is Bruno Plata. Other Catholic chivalric orders. Historically, many military orders and other chivalric orders were founded in association with the Holy See. Most of them became extinct, were suppressed, or merged with contemporary chivalric orders. Some of them survived under the protection of the Holy See as in the list above. A few of them remained as patrimony of dynastic royal houses. Some of these dynastic orders of knighthood were recognized as Roman Catholic by papal bulls of the Holy See, and although they are no more directly affiliated with or protected by the Holy See, some of them are still exclusively designated for Catholics. Prominent examples meeting the above conditions, while also recognized by the International Commission on Orders of Chivalry, include the following: House of Habsburg Order of the Golden Fleece, House of Bourbon Order of the Golden Fleece, Order of Calatrava, secularized but vested in Catholic monarch, Order of Santiago, Order of Alcantara, House of Lorraine, Order of St. Stephen, Order of St. Joseph, House of Wittelsbach, Royal Order of St. George for the Defense of the Immaculate Conception, Order of St. Hubert, House of Savoy, Supreme Order of the Most Holy Annunciation, Order of Saints Maurice and Lazarus, House of Bourbon, Two Sicilies, Order of St. Januarius, Sacred Military Constantinian Order of St. George, House of Braganza, Order of the Immaculate Conception of Villa Vicosa, Order of St. Michael of the Wing, Order of St. Isabel. In any case, in response to a proliferation of self-proclaimed chivalric orders claiming recognition from the Roman Catholic Church, the Holy See's Secretariat of State issued a statement clarifying that, other than its own equestrian orders, the Holy See recognizes and supports only the Sovereign Military Order of Malta and the Equestrian Order of the Holy Sepulchre. All other self-styled chivalric orders, the statement continued, whether of recent origin or medieval foundation, are not recognized by the Holy See, and the Holy See does not guarantee the historical or juridical legitimacy, their ends or organizational structures, to prevent the continuation of abuses which may result in harm to people of good faith. The Holy See confirms that it attributes absolutely no value whatsoever to certificates of membership or insignia issued by these groups, and it considers inappropriate the use of churches or chapels for the so-called ceremonies of investiture, distinctions, pro ecclesia a pontifice, benemerentiae medal, golden rose, defunct, dormant distinctions, usually as result of decrees promulgated in 1870, 1954, or 1977. Order of St. Cecilia, Order of St. John of the Lateran, Order of St. Sylvester and the Militia Orata, Order of the Moor, Knights of Pious, Blessed Sword and Hat, Medal of Military Merit, Fidei Virtute, Pro Patricide, Cross of Laurentius, Peter's Advocacy Cross, Papal Lateran Cross, Jerusalem Pilgrim's Cross.